Best teachers पढ़ाए तो simple लगे everything. Leaderboards and quizzes से
Amazing.
learning हो जाए happening. समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा.
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class, download the app now.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Hi. How are you all? Huh? How are you enjoying this Tuesday's afternoon? All doing good? I can't see anyone. Jadoo. You're calling me Jadoo? All good? That's a great thing. Okay, if you can say good just before the days of exam, it's a very great thing. E-education, hi. Mehel, yup. Okay. Shout out please. Okay, I'm shouting out with the maximum voice I can over here. Okay, I hope you can see that. So I know that for so many of you out there, my face is new, isn't it? Yes, for them, myself Ameer, master teacher of JE Physics at Vedantu, and you can call me Ameer for anything and everything, but just for physics. Okay, so let me ask you one question. Hi Jay, okay, I'm calling out your name. That's that many hi you have sent me. Hacking Guru Arunesh, hi. I hope everyone is doing good, right? So I just want to ask you a question. As you are 1 month away from the JE exams and your board exam also, how many of you are under pressure, tense or worried about the things what is going to happen within 1 month? Tell me, give me a yes or no. Give me a yes or no. Okay, Uttam Ja, okay, your name is also done. Now tell me, nobody out there? So everyone is fine, nobody? Okay, Nayak is there, Prajwal, Vishwant, Keshav, so many are there. Okay, Keshav said no. Okay, Ravi, Ronit, okay. Now, those who said yes, I have one more question for you guys. Can you tell me, is there any benefit that you're going to get getting yourself under pressure? Can you give me at least 1 point? That's what all I'm asking. Hi, Aniket. I have depressed about board. Ameer in terms of knowledge, yes. Okay, Ameer in terms of knowledge. Okay, so many used to ask me how you are an Ameer guy. So I got an answer. Thank you so much. So is there any benefit for you guys for getting yourself under pressure? I don't think so, right? What you're going to get, you'll build up your pressure inside your head. The blood flow to the head will be low and you won't be able to get the marks whatever you deserve. So that would happen. So you want to end up like that? No, what do you have to do? Just do the work, study well, go to the exam hall with a smiling face, come out of the exam hall with a smiling face and just rock your life. Okay, that's all the thing what you can do. And think also that this JEE or the board exam is not the end of the world. So go with a smiling face and do enjoy your life. So I forgot, I have deviated from the topic, so I have to discuss why we are here, right? Okay, so we are here just to discuss the previous year question papers of CBSE. Why? You know why we are doing that? Because it is really important, because in CBSE board exam most of the questions will be repeated sometimes, and along with that some questions will be repeated in the matter of theory, which means the question which has the same theory, though the numericals will be changed. So we are going to discuss that. So are you all ready with me? Because we are going to discuss one of the hottest and the beautiful and one of the important chapter for the 12th board exam. Are you all ready with me? Say a hi to me. Say a hi. Yes, Ravi, very good. JEE Advanced, first we'll crack the first exam which you are going to write, which is the board exam. Go for it, get a good mark. Okay, get a good mind, then we can cover JEE Mains and Advanced. All good? Okay, so let's start. So about this particular today's class, what I'm going to tell is the ray optics class. We'll be first doing the questions one by one from the chapter ray optics. Okay, and the theory, you don't have to worry. Whenever we are doing the question, all the theories related to that particular question, I'll be covering it. You're Ameer. Okay, so here goes the first question. Okay, so I'll move out from the screen. I hope you can see, right? I hope you can see the question. Okay, read the question. What is happening? You have a ray PQ, right? It is incident normally on the face AB. Okay, and it is getting refracted over here at the surface AB. And here the refractive index is given as how much? It is given as 1.5. Okay, then they are asking to complete the path of the ray through the prism. Okay, so you have to understand, listen, theory I'll be discussing for each and every questions. Okay, instead of just jumping through the theories, what I'll be doing is I'll be discussing the theory one by one when the question is there. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. So when I start doing this particular question, Okay, this you have a ray of light. First you have to see what is happening at this surface of AB. Can you tell me what will happen at that particular surface of AB? At that particular surface, what will happen? I'm going to discuss theory only. This is what I'm going to do. What will happen? We have to see whether this ray of light is getting reflected back or it is refracted into the material of ABC. How can we do that? How can we do that? By using the Snell's law, right? By N1, okay, N1 sine I is equal to N2 sine R. Now, who will tell me what is the angle of incidence? Who will tell me what is the angle of incidence? Who will tell me what is the angle of incidence? Anybody? What is the angle of incidence if it is going normal? What is the angle of incidence? Angle of incidence is 0. So you must understand what is this angle of incidence. Angle of incidence is the angle between the normal and the incident ray. So if you draw a normal at this particular surface, how will it be? If you draw a normal, how will it be? The normal is just like this. So the angle between them is how much? 0 degree. So sine 0. So N1 sine 0 is equal to N2 into sine R. So if this has to be 0, what also has to be 0? R also has to be 0. So the ray PQ will be passing through the surface or the boundary AB without any deviation. So where it has reached? It has reached the surface over here. Okay, now we have to look into two things. What do you have to look into? Okay, we have to look into the first factor, that whether this ray of light is getting reflected back by total internal reflection or is it undergoing the refraction at the surface AB. So that's what we have to look into. Okay, so good. So let's see. First, you have to see the critical angle. What is this critical angle? Critical angle क्या होता है? What is critical angle? What is critical angle? It is a maximum angle, or the critical angle is the angle of incidence in the denser medium for which the angle of refraction is 90 degree. And if the angle of incidence is greater than this critical angle, if the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, what will happen? If the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, what will happen? The ray will be undergoing reflection, right? So first, find out the angle of what? Critical angle. How will you find out? What is the formula to find out? Sine of IC. What is IC? What is IC? IC क्या होता है? Critical angle, right? Okay, is equal to 1 by n. What is n? Refractive index of the denser medium. How much it is? 1.5. 1.5 can also be written as how much? 1 divided by 3 by 2, it goes up, which is 2 by 3. So sine of some angle is 2 by 3. Okay, so it almost come around 45.6 or an angle greater than 40. So we can understand that this angle is greater than 40 or 45 degree. Okay, or let me write it as 40 degree. So angle of incidence, sorry, the critical angle is greater than 40. So which means if the angle of incidence, okay, if the angle of incidence becomes greater than this 45 degree, it will be undergoing where? It will be undergoing total internal reflection. Yes or no? Yes. So let us see what is the angle of incidence over here. Are you ready to see that? Are you ready to see that? What is the angle of incidence in this case? Okay, so here it is 90. I hope everyone can see. Here it is 60. And what will be the angle over here? Guys, what will be the angle of here? It will be 30 degree, because total angle of a triangle is how much? Total angle of a triangle is how much? It is 180 degree. So this is 30. Again, this is perpendicular. This is 90. So how much will be this angle? 60. Right? Now what I have to ask you is, is this 60 the angle of incidence? What is the angle of incidence at this surface? What is the angle of incidence at this surface? Guys, tell me fast. Angle of incidence is not 60. Angle of incidence is the angle between the normal. First I have to draw the normal. So this will be the normal over here, right? So this is 60. How much will be this angle? This is 30 degree, right? Yes or no? So what is the angle of? Very good, Aditya, Anshul, Uttam. Okay, very good, Shruti. It is not 0, it is 30 degree. Fine, because total is 6, because it has to be 90, 60 over here and the remaining is 30. So the angle of incidence is lesser than what? The angle of incidence is what? The angle of incidence is lesser than the critical angle, right? So what will be undergoing? Refraction. will it be undergoing refraction or total internal reflection? Who will tell me? Guys, fast. We have to do many questions. Many previous year questions are there. I hope you can see this is from CBSE 2016. Very good, Bhargav. So this angle is less than the critical angle. So what will it be undergoing? This will be undergoing the refraction. And as it is moving from the denser medium into the rarer medium, how will it be going? It will be moving away from the normal like this. So understood everyone? Very good Ashish, Pranchwal, Prajakta. Okay, all good. I hope nobody is having any doubt regarding this particular question. Shall we move to the next? Very good. So this, let us go to the next question over here. So yes, it's gone. So we have the next question waiting for us. This is a simple question over here. What is given? What is there in the question? What is there in the question, guys? It is told that you have a lens AB over here. This is a lens AB. So this lens AB, whenever you are keeping, this was the actual ray of light which was supposed to be. So because of the presence of this lens AB, instead of the light ray getting incident at this particular point, okay, it is getting incident or converge at this particular point. So they are asking, looking into the property of the lens, what kind of lens it is. Yes, so many are giving me the answers. What kind of lens it is? It is a concave lens. So how do you got to know that it is a concave lens? Aditya, Prajakta, Achudhan. Okay, good. How? This is understood by, look, the initial ray, when this lens was not there, it is converging at this particular point. So whenever this lens was kept, what happened? It got diverged. So you have to know which kind of lens or what kind of lens is called as a diverging lens. Which one is a diverging lens? Whether it is a concave or a convex. Guys, whether it is a concave or a convex lens. Divergent lens are concave lens. Very good, Bhargav. Okay, shiny. Okay, okay, all good. So many names are there. I'm not able to catch it all one. So the answer is what? It is a concave. So this will be for 1 mark question or a 2 mark question, and it came in CBSE 2015. Right? So as you are doing all the question, it means what? It means you are cracking the CBSE board exam. So simply, right? So we are going for the next question. So this is a very tough question, like a little bit, which means as we move from time to time, the importance or the hardness of the question keeps on increasing. Fine. So you have the next question. So we'll read out the question. So a convex lens is placed in contact with a plane mirror. Okay. So let's draw that. So you have a convex lens. 1 minute. Okay, so you have a convex lens. I hope you can see you have a convex lens I have drawn over here, and just behind that, what do you have? I'm drawing a plane mirror. So this is a mirror. Okay, so you have a mirror. So whatever it is written in the question, I have done that. Then a point object at a distance of 20 centimeter on the axis of this combination has its image coinciding with itself. What is the focal length of the lens? So what is told? You have an object at 20 centimeter away, and the final image, axial line means axis, which is the principal axis. Okay, it will be the principal axis. So how will you draw the principal axis? I'm drawing the principal axis just like this, and I'm keeping the object at 20 centimeters like this. So this is the object. I hope everyone can see, right? I hope everyone can see. So a ray of light which is emerging from here, where this is the object, okay, it will go through the lens, it will reflect from the mirror, and the final image is formed here itself. Okay, so let's draw the incident light ray. So the light ray is going like this. It is going like this, and it is falling on the mirror. So if the image has to be formed exactly over here, what is the principle that you have to use? The principle is the light ray has to retrace the same path. Supposing that if this is the incident ray, if the image has to be formed exactly at the position where object is kept, it has to be retracing, right? Which means after the light is getting reflected back, it should be retracing the same path and should be forming over here. Can you tell me what should be the angle of incidence for a plane mirror if the light ray has to be reflected back along the same line? What should be the condition? It has to be perpendicular to the surface, right? Then only it will be reflecting back, which means this incident light ray after passing through this convex lens has to be perpendicular, right? So when this is perpendicular, what will happen? This will be getting reflected back just like that, parallel to the principal axis. A parallel ray after passing through the convex, where it will be converging? Who will tell me? I'll give you chocolate, big chocolate I'll give. Who will tell me? Who will tell me? Fast, fast, fast. A parallel light ray after passing through the convex lens, where it will be? Where? Very good. It will be passing and it will be converging at the focus. So where the image is formed? Where the image is formed? Guys, at the focus. So where the object was kept? At the focus. So what is the focal length? You guys will only tell me. Focal length is what? What is the focal length? Where the object is kept? Where the object is kept? 20 centimeters. So what is the answer? What is the answer? Very good. Pranchal, all-in-one videos, everyone. Okay, Achyutan, Tanu, very good, very good. I hope everyone understood. Guys, all good? Understood? Okay, great. Okay, good, good, good. So we are moving to the next question. Very good. So everyone is giving me a very great response. So I'm so happy for that. So let's go forward with the next question. Look, you have to read it thoroughly and all the theory should be there. Don't worry about the theory. I will only telling you. I will only be explaining you. Then only we'll start the questions. Good. Look at the question. You have a ray of light. It is passing through an equilateral glass prism. So if it has to be an equilateral glass prism, what should be there in your mind? What should be there in your mind when it is an equilateral glass prism? The angle of the prism should be how much? 60 degree, right? The angle of the prism should be 60 degree. That should be coming into your mind first. All good? Okay. Then what is there? The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of emergence. We'll write that. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of emergence. All good? All good? Okay. And each of this angle is equal to 3/4 the angle of the prism. So what will I write? The angle of incidence is equal to 3/4 the angle of the prism. I'm writing it as A. All good? Okay. Now the question is find the angle of deviation. Only thing that you should be knowing in order to solve this problem is the formula for angle of deviation. Can anybody type in the chat box what is the formula for angle of deviation? Who will type it in the chat box and show that that guy is ready for the coming CBSE board exam? Who will tell me? Anyone have the formula? Okay, those who don't know, look, the angle of deviation formula is equal to, very good, it is 2 times I minus A, right? So 2 times, what is the value for I? I is given as 3/4 times A minus A. How much it is? 2 into by 4, it is 3/2. A minus A will become half A. And what is the value for A? What is the value for A? A is 60 degree. So 1/2 into 60 degree will give you 30 degrees. So what is the answer? Guys, what is the answer? Answer kya hai iska? 30 degrees. Okay. All good. Understood. Happy? So what you did now? You know what you did? You guys have solved the 2015 CBSE board exam question. All good. You got 4 marks. Be happy. You just got 4 marks now. Hai na? Okay. All good. So let's move forward for the next question. Next question is there. I'll give you 30 seconds of time. Can anyone give me the answer for this? Okay, Rajiv happy, Ashish is happy, everyone is happy, so I'm also happy. Okay, it's good to be happy in this afternoon. Can anyone give me the answer for this? I'll just give you 30 seconds. Anybody have an answer? I'll just wait for 15 more seconds. Okay, Neeraj is happy. Good. Anybody having an answer for this? Anyone? I'm awesome. That's great. Give me the answer. Okay, I'll do it. No worries. Those who are gonna give me the answer, it's fine. Okay, Rajiv almost gave me the answer. So let's see whether the answer is correct or not. Let's do it by all together. Okay, because a team is always the best thing. Okay, so calculate the speed of the light in a medium Calculate the speed of the light in a medium whose critical angle is 45 degrees. Critical angle is given. So I hope that equation should be there in your mind about the critical angle, right? Okay. Does the critical angle for a given pair of medium depend on the wavelength of incident light? We'll do it after. First, we'll do the first part. Calculate the speed of light in a medium whose critical angle is 45. If you know the critical angle, you can write one equation. What is that equation? Sine of IC is equal to, what is sine of IC? 1 divided by the refractive index. Yes, all good. Okay, so the critical angle is given as how much? 45. So sine 45 is equal to 1 by n, which is 1 by root 2 is equal to 1 by n, which gives n is equal to root 2. Simple as that. N you got it as root 2. Okay, then how will you write this n? C by V is equal to root 2. Yes or no? C by V is root 2. So velocity V, if you take to the top, root 2 will come down. So what will happen? C divided by root 2. What is the value of C? C का value क्या आता है? What is the value for C? Tell me fast, bata. What is the value for C? Nobody out there sleeping, started sleeping. It's not a good time to sleep. Nobody is giving. Yes, very good, very good. It is 3 into 10 power 8 and root 2 I'm going to take it as 1.4. So it is like you don't have to do the exact calculation. 3 divided by 1.4. If it was 1.5, 3 divided by 1.5 was 2. So 3 divided by 1.4 will be a value greater than that because denominator has lesser. So this will be almost 2.1 into 10 power 8. Hannah, you got the answer. So the velocity of the light in that medium is how much? 2.1 into 10 power 8. So many gave me the answer. E-education gave me, so many gave me the answer. Those who got it correct, thank you so much. All in one videos. Okay, so next question we have. Does the critical angle for a given pair of media depend on the wavelength? The question is, will it be depending on the wavelength? From this equation, everyone can tell me what? Everyone can tell me what? The critical angle is dependent upon the refractive index. Now we have to see whether the refractive index is dependent upon the wavelength or not. Okay, so how will it go? Look, n is equal to how much? C divided by V, and this V velocity is equal to F lambda. So this was the equation you were going on learning from where? From the first year onwards. So velocity is equal to F lambda for a given light. Though the light changes its medium, frequency is a constant. Yes or no? Frequency is a constant. So velocity is proportional to lambda. So if velocity changes, lambda changes, and if lambda changes, what will also change? The refractive index also change, and refractive index, if it change, what will also change? The sign of IC will also change. Yes, all good, happy, ready for the next question? Kaha hai sab, like where are you guys? State board, this is CBSE board, CBSE 2015. All good? Yes, great, great, great. F depends only on sources of light. Yes, very good. So F depends, frequency depends on the energy. I hope you remember that. Okay, we'll go for the next question. What you have in front of us. So the question goes like this. A ray of light is there. It is incident on a glass prism. Refractive index is given as root 3. Move parallel to the baseline of the prism. Inside it, find the angle of incidence for this ray. You have to find out the angle of incidence. Refractive index of the material is given. So let's draw this because it is really important. I must tell you, it is really important to draw the figure for any question. Okay, figure is really important in mechanics. I hope you remember the chapter mechanics, laws of motion, all those things. You might have drawn many pictures, and I love mechanics a lot. But this time I know that you don't have any mechanics chapter, but still you have to draw it. So let's draw whatever is given. So you have an incident light ray. Let this be the normal, okay, and this be the angle of incidence. And what is said in the question? What is it said in the question? After it undergoes a refraction, it is going parallel. So this is the refracted light ray. Yes or no? This is the refracted light ray. So you have to mark this angle for angle of refraction. We can use the geometry now. What is given? What is it? It's an equilateral glass prism. So this is 60, ये 60 and this is also 60. Yes or no? If this is 60, this will also be 60. Why? Because it's a corresponding angle. What about this? As this is perpendicular to the surface, this will be how much? 60, 90 minus 60, 30 degree. So angle of refraction you got. Simple as that now. Angle of refraction is 30. Now can't you do? Now it became so simple, right? How will you do? N1 sine I is equal to N2 sine R. What is N1? Refractive index of the first medium, which is air. Sine I, which you want to find out. N2 refractive index is given as root 3 and sine R is sine of 30. What is the value for sine 30? It is 1 by 2. So it is root 3 by 2. So sine I you got it as root 3 by 2. What will be the value for I? Who is that intelligent student who is going to give me the answer first? Yes, someone already gave me before asking the question. Who is it? Shruti? 60? Good. Don't give me the answer, Rajiv. 30. It's not 30. Is it root 3 by 2? The angle is for sine is 60 degree. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. All good. Okay, Rajiv, then e-education, all-in-one videos. I can see your participation in the class, and I'm really happy for that. All good. Okay, so if you have understood, it's time for the next question over here. Okay, so let's move for the next question. You have the next question. Start reading it. Start reading, everyone. Okay, so what is the question? How is the question going? Light from a point source in air falls on a convex spherical glass. Not the point, it is not a what? It is not a convex lens. It is a convex spherical glass, which means here refraction at the spherical surfaces equation has to be used. All good? Okay. So refractive index of that material is given as 1.5. Radius of curvature is 20 centimeter. They're asking the distance of the light source from the glass surface is 100, which means U value is 100. Okay, you know that. Next is at what position is the image formed? They are asking where is the image formed. Everyone knows the equation. Who's going to give me the equation in the chat box for this? Who's going to give me the equation in the chat box? So here you have a spherical glass surface, right? And at a distance of how much the object is kept? The object is kept at how much? Okay, 100 centimeters. This is U. Then what all are given? Radius is given as 20 centimeters. Then refractive index N is equal to 1.5. All good. Very good, very good, very good, Achyutan. So for the refraction happening at the spherical surface, equation is N2 by V minus N1 by U is equal to N2 minus N1 by R. I'll introduce each and every terms. N2 is the refractive index of the second medium, V is the image distance, N1 is the refractive index of the first medium, U is the object distance, and R is the radius of curvature of this spherical surface. All good. Now let's just substitute. That's all is remaining. N2 is how much? Refractive index is given as 1.5, but I'm going to write in terms of ratio as 3 by 2V minus N1 is 1 because it's air. Okay, as if nothing is being defined, you can take always the N1 value as air, so you can take it as 1 all the time. Then what is the value for the object distance? Object distance is how much given? Somewhere over here it is given. How much it is? 100. But be careful. Sign convention. I hope you remember. Everyone remember or not about the sign convention? Is it plus 100 or minus 100? Tell me. Is it plus 100 or minus 100? Very good, Shruti. It is minus because whenever we are making the calculation from this point, it is always going in the backward direction or in the opposite direction to the incident light ray. So it has to be negative. Very good. Awesome. So it is minus of U is how much? 100 is equal to N2 minus N1. N2 is 1.5 minus N1 is 1. Okay. So 1.5 minus 1 will be how much? 0.5, which is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into R. R radius of curvature. This is positive or negative? The radius of curvature is positive or negative? Fast. I'm gonna write. Before me writing, give me the answer. Is 20? Anyone give me the answer? Okay, Roman, it's great. I hope it's great to watch me for the first time, right? Or I'm so good. I'm going so slow, Gurdeep. Okay, so it is plus only because the radius of curvature in the same direction of the incident light ray. So let us find out 3 by 2v is equal to 1 by 40. Negative, negative, positive. So when it goes to the right, it will be negative, minus 1 by 100. So what is this? How will you make the calculation? 100 minus 40. 100 minus 40 on the numerator is how much? 60 divided by 40 into 100. Right? Yes or no? Okay, let's start. Let's simplify this. 60s and 40, 0, 0 cancel. 6 by 4 will be how much? 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 into 100 is equal to 3 by 2v. Yes or no? So 3 by 2 cancel. What will v be equal to? What will be the image distance? What will be the image distance? Tell me guys. V will be 100. Yes? All good? Clear? 100%. Happy? Sir, क्या ये lecture sufficient board के लिए? I'm not telling this lecture is completely will make you 100% or 100 marks in physics. I have to tell you the real thing, right? It will help you a lot. Okay, in what thing? It will help you a lot in understanding the pattern of the question. How will you tackle a question? What are the methods? What are the methods to analyze the question? So once we start doing it, you can also understand the method by which I am following. I'm not telling it is the best. You can make your own thing. Okay, but you will get an understanding. That's all I can say. Okay, and some questions will be repeated with the same theory. All these things happens. Okay, all good? Understood or what? Okay, then let's move over the next question. Please comb of lens and mirror too. Complete. Okay. Okay, sure. I'll do the best I can, the maximum I can. And this is a very important question. And based on this, you might have done what? You might have done your experiment also. One experiment you might have done in your laboratory. Do you remember? Anyone remember this? Ha, Supriya. Okay, good that you're from Tamil Nadu. I used to visit there in Chennai. No, you haven't done. Okay, you might have done this. Here you have a convex lens. I'll just brief the question. You have a convex lens. Here you have some material. Okay, the red portion I have marked. There is a liquid of some refractive index. Okay, there is a liquid of some refractive index. So what will that liquid be acting as? What will that liquid be acting as? That liquid will be acting as what? Now, you remember, right? Yes, I know that. So this liquid will be acting as a different medium it is. So here look, here you have a curved surface which is concave in nature, and on the other surface you have a plane. So this liquid will be acting as what? Who will tell me? Who will tell me? This liquid will be acting as? This will be acting as a plano-concave lens. What will be acting? Yes, it will be acting as a plano-concave lens. Very good. Okay, so here you have a combination of what? Here you have a combination of a convex lens and a plano-concave lens. I hope everyone, you have done in the practical exam, I know that. So here, this is a combination of a convex lens and a plano-concave lens. Everyone agree with me or not? Everyone agree with me or not? Yes, right? Okay, so if you have a combination of two lenses, how will you find out the net value of the focal length? How will you find out the net value of the focal length? 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2, right? 1 by f1 is the focal length of the convex lens and f2 is the focal length of the plano-concave lens. Yes or no? Yes. So now let us go to the question. Yes, I am from Kerala, Aditya Menon. Okay, so how this question works? It is told that you have a needle which is acting as the object. So this needle is kept on changing until the image is formed exactly where the object is kept. Okay, understood what I said? You have an object is kept on changing until the image is formed exactly at the object. So we have discussed this kind of a theory at the first question, but I'll discuss it again. Okay, so what is happening there? The light rays are going from the object. Okay, it will pass through the convex lens first, then through the plano-concave and with the plane mirror, right? So plane mirror will be reflecting it. Okay, once the plane mirror reflects, if the image has to be formed exactly at the object, the light ray has to be the light ray has to be taking the same path as the incident light ray has taken. Yes or no? Yes or no? Then only will the object will be forming. Look, I'll try to draw over here, though it won't be a great picture. So the light ray, supposing that this is the light ray taking, the light ray is coming like this, it should be reflecting, and the image has to be formed over here. This should be what is happening. It has to retrace the path. If it has to retrace the path, okay, when will the light ray will be reflected exactly in the same path by the plane mirror? When will it happen? When the light rays are perpendicular to the surface or along the normal of a plane surface, which means in that case the light ray to the plane mirror has to be parallel. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, the light rays are parallel after passing through two lenses. So if the light rays has to be parallel after passing through two lenses, from where the light rays has to be emerging? Who will tell me that? Who will tell me that particular thing? Haven't understood? Again I'll tell you, object is kept, the image is formed exactly there. If the image has to be formed exactly at the place where object is kept, the incident light ray, the reflected light ray has to form or retrace the exact path like this. Then only the image will be formed exactly at the position where object is kept. Understood? Yes or no? Understood till there, I hope. Okay, so if that has to be formed, look, in the case of a plane mirror, I'm going to draw the plane mirror. When it will be retracing the same path? When the light rays come perpendicular to the surface, right? Whenever the light rays come perpendicular to the surface, like this, when the light rays are coming perpendicular to the surface, it will be reflected back. Okay, so the light rays after passing through two lenses is reaching the particular mirror perpendicular to the surface, or you can say it is coming parallel to the principal axis. It is coming parallel to the principal axis. Yes or no? It is coming parallel to the principal axis. If it is coming parallel to the principal axis, from where it has to originate? From where the light rays has to come? Look, for the convex lens, 1 minute guys. Okay, for this particular case, from where the light rays has to come? No, for the convex lens out there. Look, for the convex lens out there, if this is the principal axis, if that is a principal axis, the light ray emerging from the focus will be parallel. Yes or no? The light rays emerging from the focus will be parallel, which means the light rays which are parallel will be converging at the focus, which means this point is called as the focus. Yes or no? So this distance, which is given as x, initially in this combination the image is formed exactly at the point of x, which means that is the focal length. Understood? Okay, very good, very good. Yes, understood. So x, I can mark it as the focal length of what? Focal length of the combination of these two, right? So f is what? What is the value for f? Tell me, what is the value for f? What is the value for f? f का value क्या होता है? 1 by x. Yes or no? हाँ, no, it is the focal length of the combination, because two of the things are over here, the convex lens and the liquid, right? Yes, so 1 by x is the focal length of the combination, is equal to. Now what is happening is, you might have done the experiment. In the experiment, what will you do? You will be removing the liquid and doing the same kind of experiment, yeah, right? So what you will be doing after removing the liquid, you simply have the convex lens. Okay, again the same procedure will be done, which means the object will be taken and the image is formed exactly at the point where the object is kept. So again, that will be the focal length of what? That will be the focal length of what? That will be the focal length. The new distance will be the focal length of what? Guys, tell me, nobody there. It will be the focal length of the convex lens alone, right? Because we have removed the liquid from there. So it is a focal length of the convex lens alone. So y, which is told in the question, I am marking it as f1, I am marking it as y. So this is equal to 1 by f2. What is f2? f2 is the focal length of this liquid which we don't know. That is what we have to find out. Yes or no? Got it here? Okay, now I can rearrange 1 by F2 is equal to 1 by x minus 1 by y. So if you rearrange this will be y minus x by xy is equal to 1 by F2. So I am writing it over here. So F2 you got it as xy by y minus x. Understood or not? Got till here? So this is the focal length of the plano concave lens. But that is not the question. That is not the question. You have to take the inverse. Okay, all in one videos you have to take the inverse. So F2 will become xy by y minus x. Okay, so if you have time we'll explain it again. Don't worry, Ravi. Okay, so this is F2, which is the focal length of that. But the question is refractive index. You know one thing. You know how to write the equation for focal length in terms of the refractive index, which is called as the lens maker's formula. Which is the lens maker's formula. How will it be the lens maker's formula? 1 by F2 is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Right? So 1 by F2 again is equal to n minus 1. What is the radius of curvature of this? What is the radius of curvature of a plano concave lens, which I am drawing over here? What is the radius of curvature? Isn't it same as the convex lens over here, which is given as how much? Which is given as r. But the radius of curvature is measured in the opposite direction. So how much it will be for this curved surface? It will be minus r. So minus 1 by r minus 1 by, what is the radius of curvature of a plane surface? What is the radius of curvature of a plane surface? It is infinity. Okay, radius of a plane surface is infinity. So this will become 1 by infinity. This will be 1 by infinity is 0. Yes? Okay. So this is n minus 1 into minus 1 by r. So I'm going to rub this. Okay, I'm going to rub this. Okay, so let's start rearranging. So this will be, if I rearrange, minus r by F2 is equal to, minus r by F2 is equal to n minus 1, and n is equal to 1 minus r by F2. And what is the value for F2, which we have already found out? Xy by y minus x. 1 minus r divided by xy by y minus x. So rearranging this, what will you get? Refractive index n is equal to 1 minus r into y minus x goes up by xy. Understood? Yes or no? Anybody is having any doubts? Little confusing it is. But if you want to understand, go through the video once again, do the problem again by yourself. I have the guarantee that you can do it. Do you trust in yourself and think that you can do by yourself? What happened? Once again? Okay, once again, listen. Okay, listen. Just because everyone is telling, I'll explain it once again. So what is happening is, look into the concept. So two things are here. You have a convex lens, as another liquid is kept over here with a concave and a plane surface. That will be acting as what? That will be acting as a plano concave lens. So what they are doing? Initially an object is taken, that object is adjusted till the image is formed at the same place. Now look, from the object the light rays will be going. From the object the light rays are going, passing through two lenses, undergo refraction, will reach the glass, will reach the mirror. From the mirror what has to happen? The light rays will be reflected from the mirror, right? Once the reflection is happening, the light ray which is reflected has to follow the same path, right? Whatever is the light path coming, it should follow the same path, so the image is formed exactly at the object. Yes or no? Hi Aryan, yes or no? Yes. Okay, so look, this is the plane mirror. Look, this is the plane mirror, in which case the incident light ray and the reflected light ray will be in the same lane. Same line. When will it be? When will it be? When they are incident perpendicular, right? Which means when the light rays are like this, it will be reflected back. When the light rays are like this, mean it is perpendicular to the surfaces or parallel to the principal axis. Yes or no? It is parallel to the principal axis. Yes. So as it is parallel to the principal axis, okay, whence it is going back, those light rays, look, which are parallel to the principal axis, after refraction it will be forming at the focus, which means this object and the image is formed at the focus, or they are kept at the focus. So the object distance itself will be acting as the focal length. Understood? That's only what I have said. So which means whatever is the object distance, you can take it as a focal length. That's all, and I have explained the calculation. I hope you might have understood that. Yes or no? Guys, tell me yes or no. Okay, so it's a great thing that you have understood everything. So are you happy with the class? Are you happy with the class, guys? Yes? Understood? Learned lot many things? Then it's a great thing. I'm in class 11. Can I study this topic? Obviously, anyone can study anything. No one, the classes never restrict from what you're studying, learning. Okay, it's a great thing that you find this interesting and you are understanding something. That means a lot to me. Okay, so I hope you know that this is coming so free from Vedantu. Okay, so what you have to just do is go and click the like button if you like it. Okay, and subscribe for the channel. You can see lot many videos. This is not the only video that you'll be seeing, because from today this particular fast track course has been started, and each day will be covering each particular topic. So will you be there at the right time for the revision? Everyone, will you be there? Everyone, will you all be there? Theory, don't worry, we'll try to include more theory in tomorrow's class. Okay, tomorrow at the same time you'll be having classes at 1 o'clock physics. So come and join the classes, take your friends also and share this. Okay, because it is free, because you can learn a lot from here and understand the way to method. Okay, the way to approach a question. Okay, my name is Ameer, as I told you. Full name is Ameer Basit, but you can call me Ameer. My name is Ameer, I told you. Okay, your teaching is very good. That's a great thing. Yes, hit like for our awesome master teacher. Vedantu is also telling that. Do that and subscribe the channel, okay? So guys, I must say bye now. Okay, we'll see you soon. Soon means after 24 hours exactly we'll be seeing each other. Okay, it's a great thing. So we'll see each other and we'll enjoy the rest of the classes also. So see you soon. Okay, bye guys.